A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Blunston Arena. This should be a classic between North Melbourne and St Kilda. This match is vital for both sides. One keen to secure their spot in the top four and the other desperate to find a way into the eight. And out they come, led by their skipper. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Roos. If they're hungry, they could potentially chase a percentage boost today. There's a clear golfing class that they'll try to exploit.
Thanks for that, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Sherry wins the first tap, gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. He's suddenly a popular man. Marshall. Can he find a teammate? He's hit up the lead.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Sheasel with the footy. Marshall went bang. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? Petty takes the mark and can extend the margin.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
He's got it!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
One to nothing. The two big men do battle. Davies-Uniacke caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
He had prior opportunity.
Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. Punched away. Steal. Touch and go.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Saints look keen to atone for last week's loss. Teakle with a deft tap. Brayshaw, Pink gets in the way. They could be vulnerable here. The Roos not at their best so far. Harvey, that's one for the highlights reel. Clever kick. Good disciplined defence. And we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Football's a game of mistakes and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
Davies-Uniacke. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He's got it!
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Roos with a nerve settler. Teakle smashes it out of there. Brayshaw. It's a tough game. This is promising. Attracted a crowd. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Punch clear. Brayshaw. He ran into a brick wall. They've put themselves under pressure. He's generally a good kick. Steele rolling the sleeves up. The distance is the only problem. Archer spoils.
And finally over the line.
Sheasel to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. Archer feeds it out. Simpkin. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Farah making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Henry. The Saints are up and about early. Aliyah spoils. Archer met solidly. Deep in defence. Needs to be precise. Good looking kick. Simpkin has charged into space. Davies-Uniacke. Probing ball. Aliyah. Can he hit a target? Gets up high and manages to hold on. Sensational grab. He doesn't waste many. Simpkin has it at half forward. Sets a task for the forwards. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Roos are back in business. Teakle with the tap. Simpkin. He'll feel that one. Davies-Uniacke. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. That's almost worth a kick. Pink. Steele. What can he do with it? Blasts away. Sheasel is there to save the day. Gives it everything. No one can mark. Harvey onto it in a flash. Tucker gets a good bounce. Doesn't often waste it. He's under close attention. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. That'll be play on. Sheasel spoils. Rioli thought his way through it. Tucker ignoring the corridor for now. Wardlaw. He's made a hot start to this match. Centering ball. Pink went bang. Zerha. Desperate defence. Sherry. It's a goal.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Saints really need to respond now. Teakle wins the tap. Simpkin. Can anyone take a mark? Larkey commands the footy.
This is what he gets paid to do. Kick these goals.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He wouldn't miss from there too often, and he's rightly annoyed with himself.
Farah heads to the pocket. The kick was centimetre perfect. He might have thought about the corridor. Aliyah with the big fist. Scott. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Rucks go at it. They've got good chemistry, those two. Burns intercepts the hand pass. Davies-Uniacke gathers on the forward flank. He's besieged. Scott accepted the invitation. He's off target.
This one might come down to who kicks better at goal.
Farah to bring it in. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. No one can mark. And they see it out.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
The Saints have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
Good ruck work. Burns is a clearance beast. Steele. Clark. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Aliyah spoils. Comben. It's amounted to nothing. That might attract a pack. The Roos with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints will be delighted to be only a goal down, I suspect, because the margin could conceivably have been much greater. They haven't started well, but surely They'll move up a gear now and put some sterner questions to their opponents, who may be ruining a few missed opportunities.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Teakle is giving him a bath. Simpkin, he's stopped in his tracks. Davies-Uniacke leading from the front. The Saints on the ball now. They've given it back. Gets his kick despite the heat. Harvey working hard and being rewarded. Zerha at half forward. Tucker. They cannot keep him quiet. Oh my word! Up and away!
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Curtis has his first.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Roos have got it out to 2 goals. Teakle has been dominant in the ruck. Wardlaw needing support. Burns, good build-up. Comben went bang. Gathers at half-back. Penetrating ball. Pink spoils. What's he got on offer? Thumped away. Sheasel. He's everywhere at the moment. Defence 101 there, and out it goes.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Roos probably haven't taken full advantage of how much ball they've had. They really should be further in front.
Davies-Uniacke throws it on the boot. Larkey looms large as usual.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Tries a check side, but misses to the near side.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Back into play. Clark on a lead. The Roos guarding the corridor. Alia spoils. Simpkin. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Closed him down. He's been busy so far. Curtis. That one was always his.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Wardlaw trying to find a path. Davies-Uniacke under pressure. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Teakle had his measure today. He'll be sore in the morning. Constanti working hard and presenting well. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Philippou drops into the hole and marks.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
It's online. Will it have the carry? Teakle got a fist in.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Sheasel goes towards half-back. Brayshaw wins the contest hands down. The Roos are bringing great energy. Zerha. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Quality delivery by foot. You can see their confidence growing. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Saints are really flat. They need to energise quickly. Teakle wins it out of the centre. Brayshaw kicks inside the forward 50. Larkey, they've worked it well.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Saints haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Teakle slaps it out. Davies-Uniacke. He's set upon. Boyd. Brayshaw. Simpkin. Crunching tackle. And we will do it all again. Teakle showing his skills. Boyd is there in the clinches. Henry. Good hands. Butler. Owens. Can he be the fire starter? King is so strong one-on-one.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Blakey to bring it in. Philippou. Henry. Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Teakle got his palm to it. Davies-Uniacke. Big ball to be won here. Larkey. That's a big play.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
Two already today. Can he make it three? You bet he can.
The big forward is looking ominous and in the mood for a bag.
The Roos showing why they were well back to win this match. The big men fly. Cops some unwanted attention. Boyd, solid tackle. Harvey, it's a tough game. Sherry takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They're putting together an excellent quarter of footy and turned a small lead into what might be a match-winning one.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. The two big men do battle. Brayshaw. Was that a throw? Boyd. Sheasel. Good tackle. They've bottled it up. Teakle wins it. Henry. He's caught. Might be time for one more score here. Met solidly. They've worked it well. Delivers it inside 50. Davies-Uniacke in heavy traffic. Aaliyah. Terrific forward pressure. It's there.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Teakle punches it out of the ruck. Brayshaw. He's suddenly a popular man. Attracted a crowd. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Clark. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky. The Saints provided a great challenge in the first quarter, but they weren't able to maintain it in the second. They'll need to regroup.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Saints have to start hitting the scoreboard, so hopefully we'll see them take the game on more. The best form of defence is often attack. After all, your opponents can't score if the ball's in your forward 50. A couple of early goals and this match could take on a different complexion.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Teakle has rucked tirelessly. Davies-Uniacke. He's wrapped up. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
The Roos need a rethink if they thought they had this one.
The Saints haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Rucks go at it. Davies-Uniacke comes free in the tackle. Gets the kick away. Oh, what about that for a mark?
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Steers it towards goal, and it's there. Back they come.
It feels like this burst has come out of the blue, but it's been quality football that's produced it.
The Saints have had a great patch. Teakle wins it. Davies-Uniacke. Boyd in the right spot. He's run into trouble. Powell. He'll feel that one. Brayshaw heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Roos are holding them at bay. Good ruck work. Brayshaw keen to get this ball forward. Larkey gets to the front spot.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he?
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Sinclair, tasked with the kick in, honours the lead. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. No one can mark, and out of play.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Saints haven't done badly, but they do look outclassed. It's a matter of exerting as much pressure on their opponents as they can and taking their opportunities.
Boyd, Wardlaw, Davies-Uniacke, into the pocket he goes. Webster clears the area. Curtis charges onto it. He's got it!
The Roos are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Saints have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Teakle is giving him a bath. Davies-Uniacke. Well, that's not like him. Burns. Can they turn back the tide? Wardlaw tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Archer. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Punch clear. Boyd. No easy exit. Brayshaw. He's lost possession. The Roos are playing some great footy. Wilkie went bang. They're going hammer and tong. Henry. I've liked his game today. Burns. Butler. That's an aggressive handball. Does well under pressure. Blakey is calm in a crisis. Sets it up to a contest down the line. Sinclair takes an excellent grab. Can they keep the footy this time? That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. His field kicking is normally first rate. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Saints have got to be closer by three-quarter time or the task will be too great.
They have a good understanding, those two. Closed him down. Teakle drives it inside the forward 50. They're running rings around them.
To push the margin beyond 30.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Roos have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Teakle had his measure today. Brayshaw, he'll be sore in the morning. Davies-Uniacke. Powell, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
There's a clear golfing class, and this match is in danger of fizzling out.
The Saints are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Teakle has been dominant in the ruck. Davies-Uniacke, Boyd, has to be clean. Zerha on a lead. Powell marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
The Roos are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Needs a good kick. It looks a good kick. Is it there?
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Saints need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Teakle got his palm to it. Davies-Uniacke. That hand pass was telegraphed. They're hungry for more. That's an impressive mark.
The Roos have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Backs himself in.
A little overzealous there, and they'll get out of trouble.
Who will stand under that? They must tidy up their kicking. It's a dominant display. No one can mark. Larky.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Saints aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Brayshaw with half a chance. He's got it!
The Roos are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Saints might need to crack open plan C in a minute. Teakle smashes it out of there. Davies-Uniacke going for territory. Lucky! Too big, too strong, too good.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
He makes no mistake.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Saints are shot. What a debacle it's been. Teakle wins it out of the centre. Brayshaw knew the tackle was coming. Quality delivery by foot. Looking to peg one back. No one can mark. Sheasel plays the percentages. Who's front and centre? Wardlaw. He's set upon. Teakle showing his skills. Henry. Petty. He'd like that one again. He's not giving up. Open goal square. Which way will it bounce? The Roos have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Saints are playing for pride now, but they'll want to save some percentage as well. You never know how important that could end up being. At the end of every season, there are invariably teams separated only by percentage on the ladder. So it's crucial to maximise the damage when you're winning and minimise it when a game is lost.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Teakle wins it down. Brayshaw. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He's giving 100%. The Saints are chasing tail. This is good ball movement.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
They get full value for a deep entry.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Roos go on their merry way. The big men fly. Brayshaw, good penetration on the kick. That's a strong mark.
I just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Roos can do no wrong. Got to make the most of these matches.
The Saints will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Teakle slaps it out. How will the umpire see this? Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Henry. Aaliyah went bang. Constanti. That's close. He liked it off the boot.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Blakey goes towards half-back. Pink spoils and will have a throw-in.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Saints are in damage control. They've been thoroughly outclassed, and I don't think they had any inkling it was coming.
Brayshaw navigated the traffic. Scott spills out in the tackle. Wardlaw, he's wrapped up. Simpkin, that's good aggressive footy. Goes long, punched away. Powell, this will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Saints will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Teakle gets his hand to it. Brayshaw, solid tackle. Not a lot of positives today. Good thinking and good execution too. Clever kick. No one can mark. Simpkin has eyes only for the footy. Brayshaw, this might be a chance for the high flyers. Sherry is hard to beat one-on-one. Wardlaw going at his first, and he's got it.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
The Saints are having a nightmare. Teakle wins it. Davies Uniacke. Terrific tackle. Powell. Wardlaw. Just needs a good bounce. Curtis gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
We've seen him do this before, and he's done it again. Have some of that, he says.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
The Roos have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. The two big men do battle. Wardlaw, he's suddenly a popular man. This is promising. That'll work. What a game he's having. He's drilled his four.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Away we go once more. Teakle gets his hand to it. Wardlaw, they've got winners all over the park. No one can mark. Harvey lurking menacingly. It's there!
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Roos in this form would challenge anybody. Teakle palms it down. Wardlaw, so influential today. Larkey read it well and claims the mark.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Isn't footy more fun than forward kicking big bags?
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Punch clear. Davies Uniacke rolling the sleeves up. Simpkin, he's run into trouble. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Teakle is giving him a bath. Cops some unwanted attention. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Pink. This is great pressure footy. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Teakle with a deft tap. Wardlaw should be in the votes today. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Larky had his name written all over it.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Roos are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Rucks go at it. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Davies-Uniacke turns it over in the middle. Pink working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. Henry. This will be their first entry for a while. Good disciplined defence. Sheasel can't afford to panic. That's skillful. Pink takes an excellent grab. Playing for pride now. Archer spoils. He'll be sore in the morning. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Teakle looking for territory. Clark reads the tap well. Burns. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Can he hit a target? Butler spoils. And they see it out. Teakle had his measure today. Davies-Uniacke, Simpkin, Harvey can run, and that's a great hand pass. Butler affects the turnover. Henry, he's so clean with the footy. Clark, dangerous to leave on his own. Kicks inside the forward 50. Sheasel spoils. Rioli forced to go long down the line. Butler making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Teakle has rucked tirelessly. Simpkin, Davies-Uniacke, they're bloodthirsty today. Powell heads towards half forward. Zerha marks. Will he go the bomb? This is champagne footy. Harvey runs in and bangs it home.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
A nice percentage boost coming up. Teakle has been dominant in the ruck. Simpkin feeling the heat. Harvey, Pink, desperate to win it back. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.